Tā, kur imants nāk šis pretinieks. New Jersey Nets. Vietā viņi ir. Viens te pārslēgt nevar. Pirmajā vietā Austrum konferencē. Spēcīgs pretinieks. Samēr Liepāja rietumos 4. vietā. Okay. Mēģināsim nepakāst, bet nezinu, vai sanāks. Centra pozīcijā ir Rops ar traumu. Aizlienēts ir. Iespējīgs sastāvs.
Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited.
Zīmots viņiem pat spēlē maiņā. Pamats sastāvā. Kā viņi to sastāvu tur ir sastājuši? Viņš var spēlēt kā small forwards mierīgi. Ir idioti. Labi ir.
The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. They put it all together over the course of the last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And keep in mind, just a 2-game season series. This is their final game against this group. And they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
And the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Klay Thompson on out there at Caruge. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harrell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Melton. Here's Caruge. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Pass to Caruge. Brown wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. In the corner, it's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From 10 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thompson inside the line. Rebound by the Nets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just was facing. He whiffs on that play.
Curry kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And Drummond is in.
Receives the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Back to Melton. Deflects the pass. Inside. Baltimore moving that ball around. Now here's Durant. Pass to Irving. A 3 ball. And penalty. Covered by Irving. Melton, no good.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now it's a number of Joe Harris. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. We talked about Klay Thompson and his tendency to go nuclear at any given moment. Coach said he had 37 in that one quarter. He can do that anytime he's on the court. If he hits a few in a row, he needs to foul, call timeouts, do something to pull him off. They won't be taking any chances with Klay tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Baltimore trails by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Melton, no good.
Some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
13 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover. Thompson for 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Curry passes it to Durant. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And Drummond kicks to Irving. And Brooklyn with the triple.
He's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job pulling the trigger when he's open.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded closer. Here's Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl.
Yeah, sure. It's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he's hitting 90% for his career from the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
He's off on the first.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
Caruth grabs the board.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of the
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that.
That bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 9 points.
Even with the hand up, it's not bothering Klay Thompson. Just measured that one off.
To the middle. Here's Harris. It's blocked by Brown. Here's Caruth.
They
get it back. And he uses the glass on the lane. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
Right back up for a shot.
Up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Baltimore calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes it to Irving. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Irving finds Aldridge. Back to Irving. There's the pass to Simmons. Down low. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist from Simmons.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Jackson looking around. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Baltimore. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And you know, for Baltimore, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Harris outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The confidence right now from Jackson. Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Baltimore.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Jackson hits both of them.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Irving against Harrell. Irving dishes to Griffin. The Nets win the ball out. And Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean stop.
Already they piled up 8 second chance points.
Nets trailed by 7. To the paint. Here's Simmons.
Issues getting up to Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and brings it in. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. And the shot is good. That's 7 points. Kyrie Irving.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jackson passes to Anderson. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 3-pointers off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5. Right side, Griffin. Outside, Irving. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Anderson finds Clarkson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Driven shot is good.
Have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Come get it.
Jackson with it. He's got 6. And he banks in the lane. And Baltimore leads by 5.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. He just chucks up threes. Can find the pieces with that hammer.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Baltimore on top. They lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Baltimore with the ball, leading by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Baltimore, out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Richardson, and it's Green, and it's Jackson, and it's the 1 spot. Griffin, it's deflected.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Jackson against Simmons. Simmons got his 4th bucket of the night.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most impressive frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Baltimore leading by 3. Now Jackson. He's got 8. Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Baltimore shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Durant's checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Rodion's Kurucs. He's checked in for Green.
Kurucs open.
Of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3 ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Master Kurucs.
Center pozīcija.
That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Griffin. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just on. Get somebody else going.
By 6. Irving attacking. And Feigl sends it back. Second quarter of the play with almost 3 minutes gone. Three-pointer. Simmons pulls it in.
He has not made one shot in this one. It has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Durant. Going inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Josh Richardson. That's his first personal.
Really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Drummond comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Seth Curry in for Nicholas Claxton. And for Baltimore, Bruce Brown is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Klay Thompson comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Anthony Melton in for Jackson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much just to have a chance at making it.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful for growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Irving. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to KD. Drummond finds Durant. 5 to shoot. And he lays in the alley.
This is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Here's Melton. To the inside. Here's Anderson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And Baltimore leads by 4.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Passes it to Simmons. Drummond with it. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And Baltimore calls time here.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Then for Baltimore, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Clarkson comes in for Klay Thompson. And Kerr's up in for Anthony Melton. And here's Clarkson. He's got 8. Takes it inside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, we've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Aldridge, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the chain.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And the pass to Curry. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Inside, here's Curry. And it's all evened up. Curry's got his first points in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clarkson passes to Curry. Now, here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Driving to the basket. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clarkson, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Aldridge dishes to Simmons. Stolen by Clarkson.
Yeah.
Here's the break.
Oh, good.
Here's Caruso. Breakaway slam.
Clarkson, really good job moving the puppies, getting the feet in the right position, and then clawing that ball away.
Simmons against Curry. Simmons passes to Aldridge. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Baltimore.
Yeah,
4-point game. 6 the triple.
That's pretty much not how they will defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside, KD. And they get it. The shot is good that time. KD's got 11 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
It's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 7 now for Baltimore.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down.
Simmons dishes to Drummond. Curry against Clarkson. Curry can't get it to go. Baltimore with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the basket by Caruso.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And they pick up 2.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
1:03 left in the second quarter. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 14. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did a good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Here's Curry. Here's Drummond. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Clarkson. Oh, that one. No question.
That Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Simmons against Cook. Here's Durant. Busted good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. Baltimore leading by 7. Back to Kerr. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Curry against Harrell. Outside Durant. Shoots over Brown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer here.
It's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Baltimore leads by 5. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Jordan Clarkson was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3. That was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. They're pounding them.
And
if you're just joining us, we've played to the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. So that's the next foul.
And sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Durant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
Now Melton. Down low. Here's Karuch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Karuch has got 9 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Durant, the pass to Drummond. The basket good on the assist from Durant. Drummond's got 20.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. The defense knows they're in trouble. Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one right now. 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Here's Melton. He takes it in. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Thompson finds Melton. Out to Thompson. Now Harrell over Claxton. And Curry pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. Part of that maturation process.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in as Harrell is impacting the game.
Nets trailed by 7. Curry dishes to Irving. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Coming up on the floor.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's Irving, top of the key. It's stolen by Brown. He feeds it to Harrell. It's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 9 now for Baltimore.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all against it. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Melton's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Here's Melton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Melton's got 9 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Baltimore?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Shot clock at 6. Curry can't get it to go. Baltimore leading by 14. There's Harrell, and he drives in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share. Especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. Then for Baltimore, Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Brown. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Oh, Griffin in position.
You can count on Griffin to take some smart shots. He's a super efficient offensive player.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Baltimore. With the drive. Karuch passes to Thompson. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Baltimore. Nets trailed by 17. Simmons looking around. Griffin trying to get open. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just not fair.
Harrell against Griffin. Here's Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good. Baltimore leading by 15. Here's Thompson. Here's Karuch. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. Getting full contributions from him right now.
Out in his own on the break. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Simmons is in the post or the perimeter. He's a shot blocking threat.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Thompson, high post. The three. Here's Clarkson. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Pass to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Karouche. Off target from outside. Nets trailed by 17. Harris looking it over. Passes to Simmons. Shoots over Clarkson. The rebound by Kerr. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Clay ripping one down that time.
And here is Irving. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Aldridge. Basket good. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
And Baltimore calls time here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. The Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Then for Baltimore, Kyle Anderson is checked in for Montrezl. Green comes in for Thompson, and it's Jackson in for Kerr. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trailed by 17. In the corner, Irving with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 13.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at.
Baltimore shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris.
Durant's не бело.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Outside, Simmons. KD passes to Irving. Simmons against Green. Simmons can't get it to go. Baltimore leading by 17. Outside, Green. Here's Karouche. Good as Green picking up the assist. Karouche has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Good on the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The pass to Karouche. Here's Jackson. Here's the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Simmons. Baltimore with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
KD's shot is good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Clarkson passes to Caruch. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Baltimore with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. On the floor for Baltimore, we've got D'Anthony Melton. Anderson is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at center. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Moving against Anderson. Drummond trying to get himself free. Tries again. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Nets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Pass to Durant. Ball's not loose.
Now
here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Irving double team. And here's Simmons for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Baltimore leading by 16. From past the arc. And it's Irving missing. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's good for 2. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Durant against Green. Outside, Simmons. Up there for Drummond. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton. Good, nice job down low. And Baltimore leads by 20.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Looking to get back on track here, Irving. Baltimore with the rebound. Melton's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3.
Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Baltimore. Thompson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Pass to KD. And Brett, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Free throw drops for Melton.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Andre Drummond. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant. Mills, he's checked in for Curry, and it's Dragic in for Ben Simmons. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Claxton. Thomas against Brown. Griffin trying to get open.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Baltimore.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Melton. Baltimore moving that ball around. Harrell finds Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Claxton the pass to Mills. Now Griffin. He's defended by Harrell. Now the pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. And here's Mills from the arc. Got a piece of it. Here's Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Outside for Thomas. Shot to stop the run. The shot that time not on target. And Baltimore going the other way now. Thompson passes to Harrell. And he lays it straight in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Claxton. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Outside Dragic. Over Harrell. Dragic gets the bucket.
Gotta respect the mid-range play of Goran Dragic right there. The left-handed point guard strokes it well.
Brown outside. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunities.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Thomas kicks to Dragic.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Thompson for 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. Let's see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Dragic dishes the middle. Over Thompson. Baltimore with the rebound. Melton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Dragic with it. The 10-footer. That one a little long. Baltimore on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Harrell trying to free himself up. Melton no good. Out to the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Now Melton.
Less 2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Right side Dragic. And it's Melton with the rebound. Melton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Baltimore calls time here. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Dragic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Green. Richardson for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3.
Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. Hills with it. Now Green defending. Outside Thomas. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Team foul.
Tas vispār laukumā ir bijis man pirms tam, kur viņš ir.
At the line.
The first one falls.
At the line 2 times.
And so he hits both. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Baltimore.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Klay Thompson.
He just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Thomas passes to Dragic. The kick out to Aldridge.
That's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
19 seconds left in the game. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Shots good by Green.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Mills, and so it's Baltimore with the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.